Alright guys, we are back, and we are looking at these beautiful tall goals on Cosmic. I gotta look at this. Woo! Oh baby. Look at this tall goal. Much taller than it was. Looks like it's standard height now, maybe a little taller. I don't know, it's always hard to tell, but I think it's standard height. This is exactly what we wanted from Cosmic. I would actually even want it taller. But these goals look very nice compared to the older ones, because last time you could actually just double jump and you would hit your head on the ceiling. So that adds a, another extra ball length almost of ceiling height. So that helps a little bit. Corners, the curves have also been more like the original maps. So that's a little bit more standard, and the ceiling's lower, which I personally like. I'm not a huge fan of tall ceilings on any map because it's just a waste of time. Because usually no plays happen from it. Oh, I missed it. Okay, we're good. I was trying to shadow it for a dunk, but I was like, I should have hit this with my wheels. But I didn't. So yeah, like, when the ceiling is lower, it actually helps a little bit, because it keeps the ball in play a little bit more. Which I think is useful. So, like, this map is still going to be extremely defensive, but I'm glad they're updating it, which means they like it. Which means, who knows, maybe the next reskin is Cosmic, and we're in space. Because, like, we've seen pretty much everything else. We haven't seen a map in the clouds, I guess. That's probably the only other thing we haven't seen. But we have seen, maps, you know, like all different types of arenas. Like, of course, like, they could, like, still do more with that. Like a jungle theme or something like that. But we've seen now one that's underwater. And, we just haven't seen anything in space yet. So that could be really fun. Right now I'm using the Triton car with the Ragnarok theme on it. I enjoy this car. Enjoy it a lot. It's very Dominus-like, but I enjoy the skin, I should say. I don't really enjoy the car. I'm probably just going to use Octane. Doesn't really matter to me, so that's probably what I'll do, because that's what I like to do. But, yeah, we're playing with yellow and pink colors. That's why the map looks a little different. Always looks pretty nice. Oh, I thought I had to go for the block there. I thought I had to go for the block pretty hard, too. And then I thought I had boost. So I don't think I've touched the ball yet. Too busy explaining and not really focusing on trying to play back, because in fours it's very hard to push up on the ball, because obviously there's 7 other cars that are trying to hit it. So if you're not close enough, you're kind of screwed. Oh, a little bit wide. Good hit there by Turtle, keeping this ball in though. So I can get this boost. Nice, got it. Not letting a shot happen there. That was a close one. Should be a good clear from one of my boys. Nicely done. One more good clear. I'm gonna stay up here. I hit the ramp. Alright, no score for me. Oh, what a save. What a save. Yeah, this new Cosmic I do like. I do like when they're trying to make all the curves on the bottom, like, pretty much the same on all maps. I think that's a good idea. Because what I've been saying a lot on DFH is, like, I want maps to be different, but I don't want them to be so different that every single thing is changed. Like, there should have some elements that are pretty similar across maps, because that makes it easier to transition into those styles of maps. So, I do like that they're trying to, like, make some parts kind of the same, kind of standardized, while still having some differences. So, I do enjoy that. Well done there by Psyonix. And, yeah, we're going to continue here, try and get this win here. And then we're also going to show Octagon, because there's some changes on Octagon. So, we're going to show that next. Here we go. Much better for me. And to be fair, guys, I also haven't played in like a week and a half. Like, a ton at least. So, don't mind me for sucking. That's why there's also not been a ton of YouTube content lately. I apologize, but I'm probably going to tone it down a bit and make like one better video each day. And then on the weekends, maybe no videos during RLCS at least, because most people are going to be watching RLCS anyway, so I might just do that. Besides, like, I usually put, like, other video games that I play as videos on the weekend, so I might just continue with that, and then just keep Rocket League content Monday through Friday, and try and at least do one video a day. Sometimes I'll still have 2, or multiple, but just letting you guys know. I'm just trying to figure things out here with the baby. It's hard. Hard with the baby. So obviously, if I have to watch the baby, which, you know, I try and do a lot because I'm gone on the weekends now. My wife has to watch the baby all weekend, and the dogs and all that, and then I come home and I want to give her some time, you know, to relax and stuff like that. But then if I'm watching the baby, if, you know, I can't really make videos during that, because if he acts up and we got problems, then I have to, like, stop the video or whatever. So it's kind of just pointless for me to even try. So, yeah. So there'll be a little bit less content for a little while. And I'm also away every weekend, you know, once again, because of RLCS. If you haven't been watching, definitely check that out. But after that finishes, then I might be able to pump out a couple extras here or there. Of course, on Patreon, like, I'll still do my 2 exclusive videos per month. And try and do some more analysis videos of the actual RLCS as well. If you guys want to see that, I'll probably do some VODs from that. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. And then, of course, we'll still have the Patreon replay analysis and all that going on. And I have to catch up on some of my Patreon stuff because last month was crazy. So I gotta catch up on that. So I'm a busy bee. Busy bee! Continue here. Oh! Cut a little bit too hard. Trying for a pinch here since I didn't have any boost. I just want to get that extra little power. I'm not even going to bother with that. I had no boost. I probably could have double popped and got a touch, but it wasn't going to be an accurate touch or anything. And I heard a teammate behind me. It's always good to let your teammate at it if you're just going to get a crap touch anyway. Right. Ah, they keep throwing it just behind me as I'm cutting around. Get a little baby touch there. Try and get the next one. That actually worked out pretty well. I beat one and then still got the challenge on the other, which is not terrible. Of course, in 4s, it really doesn't matter. This car's just everywhere. Ooh. Oh, that was a good pass. Damn, couldn't get it. We'll take the win here. We're going to move over to Octagon. We'll do some Rumble on that. We'll do some more little Rumble tips as I play. And, yeah. Move on there. But Cosmic, I really like the new additions. I'm glad they did it. And, hopefully we see this map soon. I think it could be a really good map for competitive as well as the next map. These are my 2 favorites that I want to see in competitive soon. I actually don't like the changes on Octagon, but we'll get into that in a second when we get to the map. Here we go, guys. On to Octagon for some rumbleness. We have, so this map changed as well with the corners. You can see here. So this one, actually, like, I love Cosmic. I do not like Octagon, what they did with the changes. So here's the reason why. Whenever you add more curves to a map, it's generally a bad idea. At least to me personally, because it's harder to read the bounces on curves, like, no matter where they are. Oh, God. That was a weird magnet or plunger? Here. Guess it was a magnet. Alright, I'm sorry. I guess it was a plunger. But when you add the curves to the map, like, I think they wanted to make the walls being able to transfer around them quicker, or like make it easier to do with a ball. But I honestly thought it was kind of cool that you couldn't transfer between walls as easily, and it made it more of a ground game because it's a wider map. So that was a little interesting to me that they changed that, because I actually thought that was kind of a cool feature. One thing I do like is they switched the curves, so they're more like original maps, which makes a lot of sense. Boop. Got the goal. I froze it a little too early. I was trying to freeze and take the goal, but I froze it just a bit early. And I was like, whoops! That would have been a problem. But we got the goal. So, the way they have it now is, like, instead of... So, kind of like how on Aquadome, how I wanted to see corners of the map, it was very easy to tell what the corners are of the walls on this map. But they changed it so now they're just curved like that, and it's harder to read. And I didn't really think it needed that. Like, wall play is a lot less in on this map because it's wider, and I thought it was kind of neat that it was just like it's diagonal walls and it was an actual octagon, and they weren't curved, because they also avoid curved walls on normal maps. They changed it from what Urban was in Start PC that was curved, and they made it into more diagonals, so it was easier to read. That's also why a lot of people don't like Wasteland. Now, we'll see if that's the case with Cosmic. Like, I like it on Cosmic, because it's one of the few changes on that map. I just don't understand why they would change it away from what they had it. Like, of course, like, if this map was curved to start, I probably wouldn't have minded it that much. I'm like, oh, cool, it's a wide map and whatever. But I did like how it originally was. It's still a good map. I just don't like it as much. Now, like, these corners near the net are also a little funky now as well. So, it's not... I don't know. I think this map got a little bit worse in this update, surprisingly. When I thought it was, like, pretty much perfect the way it was the first time. Maybe, like, the curves are better now because they're more like normal maps. That's perfectly fine with me, but just the curves of these walls when they start to switch over are a little weird, because you shouldn't really be playing around the walls as much anyway, and It was kind of a cool feature, I thought, of the map. That you couldn't go from corner to corner on the map. But that was their decision. We'll see if they keep it. We'll see if people like it or not. I just personally am not a huge fan of how they're curved now. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Rumble as we're playing it. Spikes supposedly got a nerf. It got a little bit of a nerf where Plunger and now Haymaker can dislodge it. It seems like you're still pretty agile with the spikes. I haven't really noticed anything like that, but I also haven't spiked the ball myself yet either. So I only did it once, and it was like a really short time. So I haven't really noticed that. But from what I've seen from other people flying, it seems pretty similar. Oh god, that came down. I should not have even punched it because I was not on the right angle. But I haven't really seen that being a problem. It's just like now there's 2 extra counters, which is good because it's basically a free goal some of the time if you knew what you were doing, unless you unless someone's on defense, obviously. Yeah, but it's still hard to guard unless they have a power up. Of course, power ups counter it, but most power ups like you don't have to save to counter stuff, and the other ones are I don't know a little bit more skillful maybe. I'm not really sure what the word is for it, but I do like that they're trying to nerf spikes a little bit. So happy about that. So we'll continue here. See what power-ups we get. I wish there was a way to like turn like up like you like get a power-up on face-offs. Would be kind of neat as like a mutator option. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, everyone missing. Okay, the tornado is gonna screw that up, so I didn't really want to go up in the air for it. I guess it's my team's tornado, so that doesn't affect you. Actually, it only affects the other team. All right, we got everything on this ball right now. All right, let's see. All right. Got swapped and got kicked, so I couldn't really do much with it there. Couldn't really tell about the agileness. Once again. No, I missed it. Rip. Rip me. So right now I'm using the Triton car, which I think I explained in the last game as well. Oh, we had a spike too from Blind Man. So close. So close. Alright, we got a tie game here. These wheels, I really like these wheels over the Proteus wheels over the Triton ones. Triton ones are good on cars where you can see the outside of the wheels really well. Kind of like if you use like the Esper. But I do like these wheels. They're pretty fancy. Oh, almost got the save. So Swapper, the best time to use that is if you like drive up on the ceiling and then swap with someone. That's always nice because then you take them out for multiple seconds. Unless, of course, they have a really opportune scoring chance or really opportune defensive chance. If you can swap, then go for it. But it's hard to wait for that when it's kind of one of the worst power-ups in the game. So you'd much prefer to get like a plunger or spikes or something like that. So it's good to use weaker power-ups right away. Like Tornado, for example. I use that immediately because you want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Like it is good to screw up the other team, but it's not as powerful as some of the others. But you do want to just drive into the other team and not really care about the ball, generally, if you have Tornado. That's actually a really good idea. Let's see if I can get one power shot. Nope, can get 0. Oh, and that's an own goal. Yep. Rip us! Down by 2. We got a minute 20 left. We can pull it back. Ooh, oh, the double demo. Ouch. That hurts. Everyone going for the face-off. Why not? It's 4s. Go for it. Waiting for a clear here. See what we get. No, that plunger. Rip. That was weird. I think there was a second plunger on it. Right, we got that ball out at least. That was a dangerous spot. Good freeze by probably one of my teammates, obviously. Alright, so what do we do here? Just want to block him from getting an actual good shot. Oh, that was close. Let's just clear it out with the haymaker. Oh god. Here he goes. Good swap. Good counter. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. That was a mess. Still have some time. One more goal. Oh, that was weird. The ball was not... The ball lagged on the replay. That was really, really strange. But yeah, my thoughts on Cosmic and Octagon, I'm glad that, they're trying to modify stuff. I just disagree with the Octagon change, and I love the Cosmic change, so, not always going to please me, of course. I'm very critical. So, but I do like that they're trying to change stuff. And that's what Rocket Labs is supposed to be for, you know? They could always revert the change if most people don't like it. And I could be in the minority about this change as well. You never know. I really need to power hit this out of here. Oh, the freeze. I don't think I was going to get the shot anyway, but I was trying to line it up. GG. GG. Thanks for the games. And that'll do it, guys, for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. And thanks for the guys coming out from Twitter to play with me. And yeah, so that's pretty much the most of the new stuff in the update in terms of maps and cars. Of course, we'll get to the crates in a future video as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Later.